G'day folks. Some time ago I was given this little power monitoring device by a friend. I know it's come from Tasmania, that's about all I remember. This one's faulty because I noticed it's also missing an LED lens there. I don't know if it's blown off or what, but yeah, one of them works and it's in the house somewhere, and it does give you an alarm or something if the voltage is fairly low, which isn't a bad idea. It's basically a high-low, like brownout, high voltage warning device. But they were being recalled by Aurora Energy, which is the power provider over there, because they were dying. And this is one of the dead ones that was supposed to be recalled, and the other one so far is still working. I don't know how well. Actually I haven't seen it for a while because it's behind the fridge, but yeah, I'll have to check to see if the lights are still on. It's probably dead, but yeah, they were having issues with a certain batch of these, and this is one of them, and it was given to me to take apart God knows how long ago. A few years ago now, I think. It was just banging around the bottom of my filing cabinet there, and yeah, well, I found it. Bugger it, before I throw it out, I'm going to bloody well do a tear down like I said I would. So I apologise to whoever sent it to me. I don't remember your name or your channel, but I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments if you're still around. Yeah, so let's have a look inside a cable PI by Aurora Energy. It is 25 milliamps it's rated at. I don't have a... Oh, I've got a meter, I can probably test that on the good one, assuming it's still working, but yeah. Doesn't have any other stickers, no China export stickers, no nothing on it. I wonder if it's locally made. Find out when we get into it. Let's see if I can do this without stabbing myself with a screwdriver. Crunchy, crunchy. It's always more entertaining when there's blood. Oop. Yep, things glued together. If it turns out to be really complicated, I might send the other one to Big Clive and see what he has to say on the circuitry, because I'm not an electronics engineer as such. Ooh, oh, there's a bit in here. Oh, I see. The lens for the LED is simply not there. At first I thought they might have just been proper LEDs and the actual lens itself is blown off the LED, it's the LED chip, but it's not. They're surface mount LEDs, and there's only 3 of them. I thought the other one had a 4th LED. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I wonder if this is the good one. Actually no, it can't be, it's in the house. It's protected with a fuse. Yeah, so you got fuse, some nice high wattage resistors there, big ones. Capacitors, that's a metal oxide varistor for over voltage surge protection, that kind of thing. This is all the primary power supply essentially. Capacitive dropper. Capacitive droppers everywhere. A couple of little electrolytic surface mounts. What's that chip there? Have to look that one up. I'm trying to get this board out. Don't know how well it's... Well, there's no through holes for the pins, so I'm guessing it just makes contact with some brass contacts, I don't know. Okay, so nothing on the back side of the board. You can clearly see where the fuse has been soldered in after the wave soldering's gone through. It's failed open circuit, so this is definitely the dead one. But I can't find a short across any of this power supply, so including the MOV, which goes across live and neutral. If that clamped, it would blow that fuse instantly, but I don't know, maybe it's partly failed and my meter's not picking it up, but it seems fine. Yeah, not entirely sure why this died, but yeah, the fuse did its job and it failed in a controlled manner. Not bad. I mean, it's a pretty nice looking bit of kit for what it is. The power company's just given these out. I guess if you wanted some high wattage resistors and some caps and things, you could harvest them out of them, and a little beeper. So that does give you an audible as well as visual alarm if the voltage sinks. I mean, I've got that many UPSs around the place to beep at me when the voltage goes low, so I wouldn't notice this thing beeping over the racket from the server rack. So I've got 2 UPSs in there, and 1 out here. Yeah, construction isn't terrible. I mean, it's lead-free solder apart from maybe the fly leads on these, well, the fly leads on here and these little fuse leads, but yeah, it's not horrible. No China export marks, nothing like that, so I'm guessing it's locally made. A bit of attention needed on the tool there. Made cheap. What's that one there? It's got date, operator 33, something like that. don't know. Yeah, tool making's average on the inside, but being polycarbonate you want a nice polished die surface on the outside. But yeah, interesting. I'll look up the name of that chip and put it in the description, but that's probably going to be a microcontroller. Well, it will be a microcontroller, it's the only way this thing would work. So yeah, I'll look up the name on that. I think it's a Freescale logo on it. I can't quite read it though, I need the magnifying glass. Anyway, thanks for watching. One thing I should point out is while there are no China export or any kind of overseas manufacturer's marks, there is definitely an Australian New Zealand electrical standards or approval number there by the looks of it. Is it 3100 2002? Yeah, and the tool that makes this part's kind of interesting because these pins are in-moulded. They're not screwed in or pressed in after the fact. They appear to be actually placed in the die, and then the die closes and over-moulds them. Keeps them in there when you drop it on the floor. Doesn't that right, puppy? You're not chewing on this one. Keep chewing your towel, though. Yeah, so that tool is actually kind of interesting. Well, it's pretty straightforward for me. I mean, I'm done injection moulding, but yeah, the fact I go to the process of having to insert these into the die before moulding this case, it's kind of cool. I could be wrong, they could be friction fit. I should probably try and tear one out, but I'm guessing it's in moulded. But yeah, cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Growling about. Silly dog.